Electric cars are really efficient. They can go a long way on a very small amount of energy. And thanks to better battery capacities and rapid charging networks, it's now really possible to go from coast to coast in the United States in pretty much any new electric car on sale today. Maybe not the entry-level Nissan Leaf, but you get my point. It's now possible to make long-distance trips in an electric car that were once only the preserve of very expensive electric cars. And when you're making a road trip, you carry a lot of stuff. When you make a road trip for CES and you happen to be a video production company with 2 massive flight cases, all the editing equipment, all of the lights, all of the cameras, you need more than my Chevrolet Bolt EV to carry all of that stuff. And there are several different ways that we as a team could get to CES. We could hire a van and take an internal combustion engine vehicle instead. We could jump on an airplane and just take all of the stuff to Vegas on a plane. We could pay a freight company to take all of our equipment for us. But my experience in the past with freight companies is that sometimes expensive computer and camera equipment goes missing, or it gets broken, or it doesn't arrive in time. So for January CES, we're taking a different route. We're taking all of our things with us, and so we need a little help to do that. Now, normally putting a trailer on an electric car really dramatically affects your range because you're adding extra stuff at the back of the vehicle that affects its aerodynamic qualities, and a full-size cargo trailer probably wouldn't cut it. But we've been talking to our friends at Time Out Trailers, and they've sent us something which I think will probably solve our problem. It's big enough to get flight cases in, but it's small enough to not dramatically affect the vehicle's efficiency. In this box, hopefully, is a solution to our problems. So we're going to cut down the side. All right, you're going to win. Ah!
You're not sawing, you're like going straight at it. There you go.
Is it okay?
Gentle with it because you have the cardboard coming out. Are you going to flip it this way?
Yep. Wow. Check that out. Wow, so we've got one wheel. These are like Morris Minor sized wheels. I bet these are 125s or 135s. Let's find out. They're 12-inch. Wow, those are chunky tires. Those are big. Isn't that beautiful?
Woo, those are, oh my gosh. You aren't kidding.
Those are chunky. Those are chunky monkey.
Those are a lot thicker than you'd expect.
They're big. They're thicker than the trailers on my other, the ones on my other trailer. All right, so these are the wheels. Now, I'm sure someone's asking at home, why are you buying a really tiny little trailer like this? It's because of efficiency, but it's also because we want the trailer to represent the business. And buying a DIY trailer and making our own trailer, we could have made a passable cargo carrier, but it wouldn't have looked particularly good when parked up. We wouldn't have been able to have sign written it, which is what we're going to do here. We're going to actually put a sign on here that says Transport Evolved on the road. And this is waterproof. It's all sealed. It's really nicely set up. And I'm hoping that this showcases what we want to do with the company moving forwards. These tires are incredible. And they've got this lovely little pattern. Look at this. This blue and white detailing around the side. This here is the hitch, which fits in there. So we can actually prove that this is going to be big enough. This is our flight case. It's more than long enough to accept our flight cases. This is going to be fantastic. All right, so the first thing we've got to do is find all of the documentation, and then we've got to take it off here. And then once we've taken it off, we then need to put it together. So this was really well packed. I was kind of a bit dubious when I saw the box because it had like a couple of knocks in it, and it had sprayed on it, "Do not stack." This is fiberglass, so it's pretty lightweight, but it was really well packed. It was each of the hubs was strapped down with this metal strapping, and then the hitch end was strapped down as well. So we've now got to just put the wheels on, which I think is going to be a challenge in of itself because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to lift this. I'm just going to see how heavy it is. Let's find out. That's the hub. That's grease. Okay. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Erin, have you seen the nuts? Do you know where the nuts are? Where are my nuts?
I took that a while ago.
I did, 20 years ago. Okay. So this reminds me of my old Morris Minor. These wheels are almost as big as my original Morris Minor wheels. I'm sure the nuts around here. Doo-doo-doo. I wonder if they're in here. This looks like it could be it. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Oh, your marbles went a long time ago. Oh, these are the end caps for the little... Look at that. That's so cute. These are so cute. Well, you know, that's really sweet. All right, so... lots of people are going to be asking me, why are you buying a really expensive trailer? Because this is about $2,000. And the answer is, as I've already described, we wanted something that looked good on the road. We also wanted something that was secure, and this is fully lockable. We also wanted something that was very aerodynamic. And this is a very aerodynamic shape. It's a teardrop shape. Now there is going to be like a little vortex between the back of my car and this. But I'm hoping because of its shape, it's not going to be too bad. And it's designed to be pulled behind, you know, like a Honda Goldwing or something like that. These are really nice. This is a really nice trailer. I'm really pleased with the quality of this. Powder coated wheels. So they will rust if you don't look after them. You can get chrome wheels as well, but chrome wheels are extra and we didn't really want to go kind of crazy for chrome wheels. The next question I guess people are going to ask me is, yeah, but you can't tow with a bolt. Well, there's a video coming on that. You can tow with a bolt, but you have to get a special tow hitch for it. And there's a company that will sell you a tow hitch for your bolt. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, look at that. There we go. That looks better. So you can get a tow hitch for your Chevrolet Bolt. We did put one on a couple of months ago, and there's a video on the way talking about how we did that. And somebody, I'm sure, will take one look at this and go, yeah, Nikki, but this is why your suspension is broken. Well, we haven't really towed anything with our Bolt yet. I think we did a little bit of wood with the other trailer that we have, which is almost as comically small as this one. But I really like this. This is a really nicely made trailer. We made a good choice. We made a good choice to buy this trailer. I'm feeling good about it. For those who are interested, it's got 12-inch wheels as well, which is very nice. And we're going to torque these down as soon as we have access to my torque wrench, which is back at the house, along with my tow hitch. So this is not coming home with me today.
But it sure do look pretty.
It does look really nice. I really like it. And once it's off, we'll be able to look inside and see what it's going to do.
Okay, I'm going to stop. No.
All right. So Erin, what we're going to do is that wheel is on the ground.
Yep.
We are going to go that way, and I'm going to support this end of the trailer.
Okay.
When it comes off there, I'll hold it up, we'll put the end cap on, we'll put the wheel on, and then we'll bolt it down.
Do you want to use the...
We could, but I don't think it'll be high enough.
Okay.
So
where do you want me to go?
I want you to just support it while I push it. Oh, hang on. Stop. And again. And stop. Okay. All right, now I'm going to hold this end up.
Okay.
I want you
What about this bottom part?
to grab the wheel.
Okay.
So on this side,
This way?
other way round. No, that way round.
This way,
Roar! I am She-Ra. I am terrifying. Is it on?
No.
Erin quietly curses into the camera. All right, cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the bolts on.
Sorry for the quiet cursing.
Oh, that's okay.
I hadn't touched this thing before, so
it's in the job description.
nervous. If I can get this lined up, come on. Oh, I love it when things just don't want to go on and they're just like, oh, let's just, not do the thing we're supposed to do.
Yeah, but just think, when we're driving along the freeway and we look out the back window and we go, we did that. Until it falls apart and the wheel goes bouncing down the road and we go, we did that.
Look what we did. Aren't we proud?
So we've put the wheels on. We've put the bar on. We're just trying to get this bolt through long enough so we can actually tighten it up. And we've put the stand on. Getting the electricals through was a bit of a pain, but thanks to Erin and some jute rope, we did just fine. So let's get back to the whole putting a tow hitch on a bolt thing. Will it void my warranty? Well, in the United States, an automaker has to prove that any modification you've made to your car is causing the problem that you're trying to claim warranty for. My car is now out of warranty, and as I said earlier on, the issues that we had with suspension happened before we did any towing with the car. So I think we're going to be just fine. Now this is designed for a motorcycle. This is designed to be pulled behind a motorcycle. So it is a super lightweight trailer. And in terms of what we're planning on putting in here, we're not putting a huge amount of weight. So both of our flight cases that we use are designed to be 50 pounds in weight, no more than 50 pounds in weight, because that is the maximum allowable weight when you're traveling by airline. And of course, while we do try and drive to most of our events these days, going on a plane, we need to have those cases underweight so that we don't have to pay overage charges. And that's exactly what we'll find with this. Now, I don't have all my tools with me. In fact, that is the wrong size one. Let's see if this one fits. I don't have all of my tools with me, so I'm probably going to go home tonight, and then tomorrow I will come back and tighten things up a little bit. Interestingly, I think this is a metric trailer, which is interesting. I think this might be a 14. It is a 14. That's weird. How about that? Well, that's interesting. So it's a 14. Oh, it's a 14 millimeter nut. Let's put that out of the way. We'll just tighten this up. So you have to torque the wheels on, which we've done. Next time I go past the tyre shop, I'll get them to just torque it up with their air tools and we'll be good. But when this is on, what I'll do next, without banging the bottom of the fiberglass frame, what we'll do next is I will show you the interior and why we've ended up getting this pretty flashy little trailer. So this is the whole reason that we got this trailer. They assured us that we'd get both of our Pelican 1650 flight cases in here. Ta-da! We've got both of our flight cases, which is basically all of our camera gear. We've got our boom pole, which is notoriously difficult to pack because it's just a weird shape. We've got our gimbal. I've got plenty of space for personal luggage in the wheel wells at the back and elsewhere in the trailer. It's nice and protected, and it's lockable. It's got this fantastic little hidden lock, and that means that we can be fully protected from the elements when we're driving along. We can lock this to our car. We can lock this on. I'm still going to be able to see out the back window because it's not super tall. It's not a super long hitch either, and it's super lightweight to move. I'm going to pick it up from the other end. Even with all the gear in, it's super easy for me to walk around. Now, we haven't fitted the hitch on yet. We'll do that tomorrow because I haven't got the right size spanner with me, but that is pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty easy to move around. So we can take it off the car, and it's got this fantastic little stand that you can just fold up out of the way, and it means it will not damage the back end of the trailer when you're parked up. It'll sit nice and flat. When you need to get your stuff out, it's pretty simple. I'm curious if you tow with your electric car. I'm also curious if you would be tempted to buy something like this for towing after seeing how easy it was for us to put together. Thanks again to Time Out Trailers for helping us out with this. We did buy it from them, so we're not getting any special favours, but thank you very much to them for helping us out. In some countries, you're not allowed to tow if your car was not type approved to tow, but here in the United States, they're a little bit less worried about such things, which is how this is possible. Now, there are some electric cars on the market that are designed to tow, and I'd love to know in the comments below if you have one of those, and if you do have a car that tows, what you tow with it. Thanks for joining me. See you again soon.